Hi, welcome to Crochet Jewel channel. I'm going to share with you how to make this crochet corner to corner cowl scarf, and I used an eye hook medium worsted yarn. The pattern is down below. If this is too fast, you can place it in slow motion. There's a link down below for that, and there's a beginner's playlist for beginner stitches. Okay, so let's get started. To get started, I'm going to slip knot onto my hook and do a chain count of 44. So yarn over and pull through until you have 44 chains all together. Okay, so in the fourth chain from the hook, you're going to work 2 double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Work another double crochet. And then you're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And then in this chain, you're going to work a single crochet, insert your hook, grab the yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then you're going to chain 3. Then you're going to work 3 double crochet. So in the same stitch, work your 3 double crochet. And then you're going to repeat this across until you get to the end. So skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, work your single crochet, chain 3, then work your 3 double crochet in the same chain. And then you're going to repeat by skipping 3, single crochet, chain 3, then 3 double crochet in that same chain, and then just repeat that across until you get to the end. So skip 3, and then you're going to do a single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and just repeat that until you get to the end. Now you're at the end here, and you're going to skip your 3 stitches and then single crochet, and then chain 3 and turn. Then you'll turn your work. It's going to look like this with your stitches. Then in the space of the chain 3, you're going to work 2 double crochet in that single crochet. Now you have your stitches after the 2 double crochet, 1, 2, 3. On top of that chain 3, you're going to work a single crochet, and then chain 3, and then in that space here, you're going to work your 3 double crochet. And then you have these stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches you're going to skip, and then go to the chain on top of the chain 3 and work your single crochet in chain 3 now. This is all repeat until you get to the end. Work your 3 double crochet in the chain space. And then just repeat, skip 1 single crochet on top of that chain 3, chain 3, work 3 double crochet in the chain space. Then just repeat. It's going to start looking like this. So skip 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of that, chain 3, work your single crochet, chain 3, then work 3 double crochet in the space. Work that until you get to the end. Okay, so now it is going to look like this, and in that chain space on top, you're going to work your single crochet. And then you're going to chain 3 and turn. I did this for 54 rows. You can do it with less or more. It's up to you on how big you would like this. It turns into a long rectangle, and then you'll take your ends and meet them together. I'll show you how when we get closer to the end. So now you're going to just repeat. This is all repeat of row 2. Work your 2 double crochet in the single crochet space. Skip the stitches here, go on top of that chain and work a single crochet, chain 3, work your 3 double crochet in the space, then skip your stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet on top of that chain space. Again, repeat across, work your 3 chains, and then 3 double crochet in the space. And then skip again these stitches, 4 of them, and single crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet in the space. And then skip, and then work your single crochet again, chain 3, 3 double crochet. And then you'll work that until you get to the end. So you'll end with a single crochet on top of that chain, and then chain 3, and then you'll turn, and then work your 2 double crochet, and then single crochet after skipping the stitches here, 1, 2, 3, and then on top of that chain you'll work your single crochet, then chain 3. You're at the end here, you're going to end with your single crochet, and then you would, if you continued on, you would do a chain 3, but now we're going to make the ends meet. You have this end here, but you also have these ends, and you need to meet the 2, but this one is jagged, so we need to straighten it before we connect the 2. And you're connecting your rectangle. This is a very long rectangle of 54 rows. So I'm going to continue down this edge that needs to be straightened. Okay, so you would do a chain 3 and then you would turn, but instead we are going to work down this edge here. And to work down this edge, we're going to work a single crochet in the next 3 stitches. We're going to straighten this out so we can connect the ends. We're going to work 2 single crochet in the chain space. And then we're going to work, instead of working single crochets, you want to make this more straight here. So in this space here where it kind of goes down into a dip, we're going to work a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches. This will start turning into a repeat now. As you can see, it is starting to straighten out. Then you're going to work 2 single crochet again in the space, and then a double crochet in that dip here, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, single crochet in the chain space, double crochet in that dip there, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, single crochet twice in the space, double crochet in that dip there, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, single crochet and then chain space twice, and then work your double crochet, and then you'll work that until you get to the end. So now it's starting to straighten out. It won't be perfect, but it'll be pretty leveled out here. Single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 2 single crochet here, a double crochet, and then work that all the way until you get to this end here. Now you're at the end, you have the chain space, just work your single crochet to end. Now create a tail that's about 1.5 feet so you can connect your ends together. So yarn over and just pull through. So you have your long rectangle, you're going to fold it, and then you'll have your ends meet. This is the end here where you straightened it out, and then you're going to take your long tail, take your ends together, and you're just going to take each stitch, pull your yarn through, and keep connecting it by sewing it. You'll do this until you get to the end. So each stitch here, you'll connect this stitch with this stitch and just keep pulling it through, and then you'll turn it right side out so the seam will look more seamless. Just keep doing this until you get to the end. The side where you had to make it straight is going to be just a tad bit longer than this side. That was the original beginning side. So the ends are going to be a little off on meeting them together. So instead of going matching it towards the middle and the end, I started going right into skipping like a stitch and then going right into the stitch. And then when I come through here, grabbing a stitch over here to skip a stitch so it matches up better. And then maybe skipping a stitch here, and you can start that all the way from the beginning, and then finding the stitch right here. So it matches up better because this side has more stitches with the straightening, and so they will match up better. It just won't be exactly. So you're going to want to skip a couple stitches so when you get to the end, it's all together and straight. Now you're at the end, and you're going to weave in your ends 2 to 3 times to secure them and hide them. And then you can cut these ends, and then you're going to turn it right side out so this blends in better and the seam is in the inside. So flip this out, and so this will be facing outward. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for a crochet cowl scarf. The pattern is down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already.